Hey, what's up guys, Luke Profits. Today I'm going to be sharing with you the 5 most profitable products that I've ever dropshipped. But first, if you haven't joined the Facebook group linked below, be sure you go ahead and do that because it's full of hundreds of other dropshippers. Super helpful. You can ask questions there and I'll personally respond to them. It's also a great place to brag about your sales and help out other people who are just getting started. So go ahead and join that, link in the description. Now, when I say 5 most profitable products, that can be a little bit confusing. I'm not talking about the products that I've made the most money from selling, because that could include products that, I'm making $250 on per sale that I've sold 1,000 times or something like that. I'm talking about the products that I have made the most from per sale. So not total, the most amount of money total from this product, but the most that I've made in a single sale. Basically just the items that I've made the most amount of profit from, just from 5 sales. If you take any random 5 of my sales and then you put them together, then this is the biggest amount of money that you... So let's get into it. The first one is a bit of a fluke. I should have made like $389 from it, but because of some weirdness that went on, I ended up making a lot more than that. I sold a Dyson vacuum cleaner for $899.99, and this is when I was like very new to drop shipping. I was just kind of playing around. I, figured out the idea, and I was like, well, what if I can just list some expensive stuff at a ridiculous markup, and then maybe some people won't care and will just pay it. So I don't do that anymore because it generally doesn't work. I've tested it a lot, and most of the time, not worth listing items that at ridiculous profit margins because they're not going to sell and it's not really worth it. But very occasionally you'll have success, and like I've said, it's not worth it. Just follow the methods that I show and things. They work a whole lot better than just trying to list at ridiculous margins. But this is one of those weird flukes where I just made a ton of money and it worked really well. Basically, this Dyson vacuum cleaner, I've got it written down here, it cost like $403.74, and I sold it for $899.99. So like ridiculous markup, but somebody bought it. Now the buyer who bought the item, a little bit sketchy, brand new account, no feedback, no nothing, just created like this week, and their first purchase is an $899 item. So I was a little bit like, this is kind of weird, and probably this buyer isn't legit, but my profit was so ridiculously high, I was like, whatever, I guess I'll send it anyway. If they're gonna try to do something sketchy, like, it's $400 profit, and PayPal is going to protect me. I don't exactly remember all the details because this was a while ago when I first started dropshipping, but basically the end result is this like very sketchy, clearly brand new scam account ordered something at a ridiculous profit margin, but then like before the product even got shipped, they tried to pull something weird through PayPal, and like I don't exactly remember, but somehow they like confirmed like, yes, I received the product, but it had never even been shipped yet. And because of that, we were able to cancel the order through, I think, Target or wherever it was that we ordered it from. And basically the product didn't get sent, but then they said that they had it and there was some sort of weirdness, but the end result was like, I think PayPal just like refunded both people because they assumed that we had sent it, because they had confirmed they received it even though nothing was ever sent. So I don't exactly know what went on there. All I know is that they were trying to pull some sort of weird scam kind of thing, and it ended up working out so that I think they got a full refund from PayPal, and then we got a full refund from PayPal, but because of the way they did it, the product never even ended up needing to get shipped. So I don't know what happened there, but ended up making like $800 from that one sale, which is totally ridiculous, total fluke, weird thing, and it was crazy. But yeah, because of that, that is my #1 most profitable sale ever. $800 from one sale. The rest of these are going to go a lot more quickly because they're just normal sales that didn't have some sort of massive weird issue or something like that. Product number 2, I made $182.59 just from the sale. I listed it for, I think, what is it, $513 is what I listed the product for, and that was actually relatively close. I think it, it was a pretty expensive iRobot vacuum cleaner that, automatically goes around, cleans your house and that stuff, and that was close with just, an extra 20 or 30 bucks on, I don't remember. It was a little bit of profit on there, but it wasn't that much as what I ended up making from it. And the reason is because when it sold, I got the sale and then I went to order the product, but they were having like a 1 day only massive 100-something, 150, whatever it is, dollars off the product. So, or maybe it was 200. It was something ridiculous. So between that and like a coupon or whatever, I managed to put that in, and then I made $182 profit on just one sale of this iRobot vacuum cleaner. So that's product number 2. Moving on to product number 3, I sold it for $299 and the cost to buy it was only $149. So did pretty decently there. I sold a number of them, but when I was looking through my profits sheet, this one was way higher for some reason than the other ones that I sold. So I don't exactly remember what happened because this one was a while ago as well. I don't know if I was like playing with the profit that I could get or whatever, but this one was the one that like stood out and I made a decent amount on, and the others were like a lot less. The fourth product was my wife's idea, kind of random, but a marble bowl set. So this is just this marble, fancy marble bowls. Cost $92 to order the product, and then I sold it for $192. So I think the profit on that was $77.16. Not bad at all. The final one, product number 5, was an Oculus Rift. I made, I think, $60 profit on the sale. I sold it for, I think, $559.99 or something like that. But then to buy it, it only cost me like $400 or plus shipping, something like that. $431.91. So $60 profit basically after fees and stuff like that. But yeah, those were my 5 most profitable products, the most that I've ever made in a single sale from drop shipping. I'm sure some of you have really interesting stories, and maybe you've even beaten me. You've made more than $800 in one sale. I'd love to see that. So leave me comments down there below. I know it's always funny because it's kind of random, and a lot of the time it's like a one-off thing where you just get one sale at a ridiculous amount, and then something weird happened or something like that. So if you have any interesting stories or anything fun like that, I'd love to hear them. Leave a comment down there below, and I will check them out and everything. Would love to see that. Well, guys, that's it for the video. If you're new to dropshipping on Amazon and you're trying to figure out how to get started, I've got a full free set of training videos down there, link in the description. Goes over everything you need to know to get started dropshipping on Amazon. And Amazon's great because compared to other platforms, it's actually super easy to get sales with very few listings because there's so many more buyers on Amazon and so many few sellers that you're competing with compared to other platforms like eBay. If you've got any questions about anything dropshipping related, feel free to hit me up on Facebook. I'll put a link down there, as well as a link to a group that I started that has hundreds of other dropshippers in it that you can join. I post new content on this channel every few days, so go ahead and subscribe and hit the notifications, and I'll be back with another video in a couple days.